They laughed. They pointed fingers. They rolled their eyes and said, "She's only famous for being famous. No talent, no skills, no reason to be on our screens," or so they claimed. Just a headline, a scandal, and an Instagram feed that never took a day off. But behind the noise, Kim Kardashian was plotting. Not for fame, she already had that. She was building something else. Something nobody saw coming. While the world was busy watching her, she was watching the world. And using every second of attention as fuel for her billion-dollar rise. This isn't a story about lipstick. This is a story about leverage, legacy, and one of the most calculated career moves in pop culture history. So how does someone go from tabloid fodder to financial powerhouse? Stick around. The truth is more jaw-dropping than the gossip ever was. It starts in Los Angeles, in the early 2000s. Not at a boardroom. Not at Harvard. But in celebrity closets. Literally. Kim Kardashian, daughter of O.J. Simpson's defense lawyer Robert Kardashian, was making her money the old-fashioned way, organizing wardrobes for Hollywood's elite. At the time, she was mostly known as Paris Hilton's stylish BFF, showing up at parties and walking red carpets like a VIP accessory. But everything changed fast. When that private tape went public in 2007, it could have ended her story right there. For most people, it would have. But Kim? She took the scandal, swallowed the shame, and turned it into a storyline. And in that moment, the world tuned in. She didn't just survive the fallout, she capitalized on it. Why? Because she understood the one rule of modern fame. If people are watching, you've already won. When Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered, it was billed as just another celebrity reality show. But to Kim, it was so much more. It wasn't about drama, it was about distribution. Every episode gave her face, her brand, and her family a weekly platform into millions of homes. And what started as family feuds and funny moments slowly became something else entirely. A carefully choreographed advertisement for a lifestyle. Make no mistake, Kim wasn't just showing her life. She was curating it, crafting a persona that blended glamour, relatability, and aspiration into something truly magnetic. And while the cameras followed her around, Kim was laying the foundation of a business empire. Because here's the trick. When you control the narrative, you can sell anything. By the time 2017 rolled around, Kim was more than just a face on a screen. She was a full-blown brand. And it was time to cash in, literally. Enter KKW Beauty, her first major solo venture into the cosmetics world. It launched with contour kits, not exactly revolutionary, except they sold out in minutes. Why? Because Kim had done what most brands can't. She'd built an army of loyal followers who didn't just watch her, they trusted her. Her product wasn't just a makeup kit. It was a chance to own a piece of the Kardashian look. And just like that, Kim flipped influence into income and attention into equity. No middlemen. No traditional marketing. Just her, her phone, and an audience hungry to buy. You'd think Kim might slow down. You'd be wrong. Next came Skims, a shapewear and loungewear brand that hit differently. Because while other brands focused on body shaping with a side of shame, Skims focused on inclusivity and confidence. The marketing? Smart. The sizing? Diverse. The colors? Designed for every skin tone. It wasn't just underwear. It was a statement and a movement. Skims exploded. Worn by celebrities. Promoted by influencers. And constantly flying off the digital shelves. Kim wasn't just keeping up anymore. She was setting the pace. And more importantly, she was proving that fame, when managed right, doesn't fade, it compounds. Now, let's break this down. How did Kim do it? She understood one golden rule of the digital age. Your brand is your business. Every post, every product, every paparazzi shot was part of a bigger play. She didn't rely on others to shape her narrative, she owned it from the inside out. She diversified cosmetics, fashion, fragrance, gaming, mobile apps. She partnered smart, teaming up with manufacturers and tech experts while keeping control. And she scaled, using platforms like Instagram not just to show off her life, but to test markets in real time. New product idea? Post it. If fans loved it, launch it. Simple. Genius. Profitable. That's the formula. Attention, trust, sales, ownership. And she rinsed and repeated until she wasn't just famous, she was rich. But here's the real twist. Kim Kardashian, once dismissed as a reality TV punchline, became a legit business mogul. She's now involved in private equity, law reform, and criminal justice. Not just selling makeup, but trying to make a mark on society. While others wrote her off, she was rewriting the rules. The same world that mocked her now follows her lead. The same media that trashed her now reports on her net worth. It's the comeback nobody expected, because it wasn't loud, it wasn't messy, and it wasn't by accident. It was strategic, calculated, and brilliant. So, next time someone says you need talent to be successful, tell them about Kim Kardashian. Turns out, what you really need is vision, strategy, and the guts to play the long game. If you've got attention, turn it into action. Build something. Own something. Multiply everything. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you love stories like this. This is Rich and Fame, and we're just getting started. Now tell us in the comments, which celebrity's financial story should we break down next? Thank you. See you later.